Stefon Diggs' unbelievable $90 million surprise for Cardi B, the story that shook the internet. The calm before the storm. It all started on a quiet Thursday morning in Los Angeles. The city was slowly waking up, but inside the marble walls of a private estate in Beverly Hills, something massive was unfolding. Stefon Diggs, NFL superstar, known for his swagger and unmatched confidence, had been planning something for months. Not just a small gesture. Not just a romantic dinner. This was a $90 million surprise that would leave Cardi B speechless, the industry stunned, and the world talking for years. For weeks, whispers had spread across social media, blurry photos, cryptic tweets, and fan theories about the mystery project Stefon was cooking up. Cardi, busy juggling her brand deals and studio sessions, had no clue what was brewing behind the scenes. All she knew was that Diggs had been distant but calm, the kind of calm that hides something explosive. 2. The hint that started it all. It began subtly. A few days before the big reveal, Stefon posted a story on Instagram, a black Rolls-Royce Cullinan parked under moonlight, captioned simply, "Something priceless for someone unforgettable gemstone." Fans immediately went wild. "Is he talking about Cardi?" one fan commented. "Bruh, Stefon's about to propose or something," another speculated. Meanwhile, Cardi laughed it off during an Instagram live session. "Y'all always be making something out of nothing. He probably talking about his sneakers or something," she giggled, flipping her hair. But deep down, even she couldn't shake the curiosity. What was Diggs planning? 3. The secret preparations. Behind the scenes, Stefon had assembled an elite team of planners, designers, and architects. His goal wasn't to buy Cardi a gift, it was to build one. On a secluded piece of oceanfront land in Malibu, construction crews worked day and night to complete what Stefon called Project Harmony. The project? A breathtaking modern villa, 3 stories high, glass walls that opened to the sea, an infinity pool that stretched toward the sunset, and a private studio built exclusively for Cardi B to record and produce her music. The home was valued at $90 million, every inch of it designed to represent their story, wild, bold, and unforgettable. The main living room was engraved with golden lyrics from her breakout hit, Bodak Yellow. The walls were adorned with digital art of their favorite memories, a private trip to the Bahamas, a spontaneous night in New York, and the first time Stefon surprised Cardi backstage with 500 roses. And on the rooftop? A giant bee made entirely out of sapphire and diamond stones that sparkle day and night, visible even from the coastline. 4. The day of the reveal. The day came. Cameras, friends, and even a few journalists had been secretly invited. Cardi thought she was attending a brand partnership meeting in Malibu. She showed up in a custom Balenciaga outfit, high heels clicking against the marble pathway, unaware that every step was leading her toward the most extravagant surprise of her life. As she reached the villa's grand entrance, she noticed something strange: no logos, no press banners, just a pathway lined with red roses and candlelight. At the end stood Stefon, wearing a white suit, his smile calm but nervous. "Steph, what's this? What's going on?" Cardi asked, her Bronx accent slicing through the ocean breeze. He stepped forward, gently taking her hand. "You've been my light in chaos, my peace in noise," he said softly. "And I wanted to give you something that'll last forever, just like the way you changed my world." The doors opened. Music swelled, an instrumental remix of "I Like It" mixed with Cardi's laughter sampled in the background. The moment she stepped in, her jaw dropped. The crystal chandelier, the massive portraits, the glittering ocean view, it was all for her. Her eyes welled with tears as she walked room to room. "Steph, you did all this? For me?" she whispered, voice trembling. "Every inch," he replied. "Every dollar, every detail, for the woman who deserves the world." 5. The rooftop moment. As the sun dipped below the horizon, Stefon guided her upstairs. A helicopter hovered in the distance, capturing every glowing second. When they reached the rooftop, the diamond beak glistened beneath their feet. In the middle stood a glass case. Inside it, a diamond-encrusted key. "What's this?" she asked, wiping her tears. "The key to your kingdom," Stefon said, smiling. "Cardi, this isn't just a house. It's our legacy, where your kids will play, where your music will echo, where your heart will always have peace." The crowd below began to cheer as fireworks erupted across the Malibu coastline. Cardi couldn't contain herself. She covered her mouth, shaking her head in disbelief. "You crazy, Steph. You crazy. 90 million. Boy, you better stop playin'," she shouted, laughing and crying at the same time. Then she ran into his arms. The world watched as the two embraced, the NFL star and the rap queen, standing above a $90 million symbol of love. 6. The internet reaction. Within minutes, the video hit the internet. Hashtag #CardiandSteph trended globally. Fans were losing their minds. This man built a palace for her. Goals loudly crying face fire. Offset somewhere punching the air right now skull. Stefon Diggs just set a new standard for love. Period. Even major celebrities chimed in. Rihanna commented, a whole mood smiling face with heart eyes clapping hands medium skin tone, while Drake reposted a clip saying, "This is different energy." Cardi later posted a short video from inside the villa, eyes still red from crying. "Y'all. I don't even got words. This man built me a dream. $90 million. On a home for me. I'm still shaken. Stefon, you really outdid yourself. I love you, Poppy kiss mark red heart." 7. The aftermath. The villa became one of the most talked about properties in Hollywood. Architectural Digest called it a masterpiece of love and luxury. Fans dubbed it the Cardi Castle. But beyond the glamour, what struck people most was Stefon's message during his post-reveal interview. "It ain't about the money. It's about what you build with someone, a vision, a memory, a piece of forever." And that's what it became, a forever story. The NFL star who gave the rap queen not just a gift, but a legacy, wrapped in glass, gold, and love. 8. Epilogue. 1 year later. Exactly 1 year later, the couple held a private celebration at the villa. Guests included Rihanna, Jay-Z, Beyoncé, and Megan Thee Stallion. Cardi debuted a new song that night, one she wrote about the moment Stefon revealed the house. The song, titled My $90 Million Heart, opened with her voice trembling. "You ain't buy me a thing, you built me a dream." When she finished performing, Stefon walked up with their families watching, and dropped to one knee. "Cardi B," he said, holding a glittering ring that mirrored the sapphire B on the rooftop, "will you let me make this forever official?" Cardi burst into tears again, laughing through them as she said, "Boy, after $90 million, you really think I'm saying no?" The crowd erupted in cheers. The fireworks returned to the Malibu sky, just like that first night, and the $90 million surprise became the start of a love story that not even Hollywood could have written better. Title: Stefon Diggs' unbelievable $90 million surprise for Cardi B, fans stunned. Chapter 1, Whispers of a Secret. The entertainment world was buzzing with quiet speculation. For weeks, rumors swirled that NFL star Stefon Diggs was planning something massive for Cardi B, something that could change her life forever. The rapper herself had been unusually quiet online, which only added to the mystery. Every little thing she posted, an emoji, a cryptic song lyric, a subtle video of her nails tapping on a glass table, was dissected by millions of followers looking for clues. Stefon, on the other hand, played it cool. In interviews, he dodged questions about their connection, smiling slyly and saying things like, "Some surprises are better when you don't see them coming." His teammates knew something big was coming but refused to spill any details. Behind the scenes, Stefon was orchestrating one of the most jaw-dropping gestures of love and admiration ever witnessed in the entertainment world, a $90 million surprise that would shake the internet to its core. Chapter 2, The Grand Plan. The story began months earlier, when Stefon attended one of Cardi's high-energy performances in Miami. He stood backstage, mesmerized, not by the glitz or the fame, but by the way Cardi commanded the crowd with unapologetic confidence. Her laughter, her raw emotion, her Bronx accent cutting through the mic, it struck something deep in him. After the show, they met briefly, a mix of flirtation and mutual respect hanging in the air. Cardi laughed, saying, "You football boys always act tough till you meet a real one." Stefon grinned and replied, "That's why I'm here for the challenge." From that night on, their chemistry grew, messages turned into phone calls turned into late-night meetups, and soon, the two were seen together more often. Yet, neither confirmed nor denied anything publicly. Stefon wanted to keep things real, away from gossip and tabloids. But privately, he began planning something unforgettable. Chapter 3, The Hidden Island. In the middle of the Caribbean, Stefon purchased a private island, a stunning 45-acre paradise with turquoise waters, palm-lined beaches, and an ultramodern glass mansion overlooking the sea. The deal? A cool $60 million. But this wasn't just any luxury property. He renamed it Belcalis Isle, using Cardi's real name, Belcalis Almanzar. He didn't stop there. He commissioned a top-tier architectural team to build a dream getaway for her, a home filled with touches of her favorite things, pink velvet decor, diamond-encrusted chandeliers, a private recording studio, and even a fashion closet modeled after a mini-museum of her most iconic red carpet looks. Every detail was thought out to reflect Cardi's world, a mix of glamour, strength, and authenticity. He even had the entrance floor embedded with her favorite quote in rose gold letters. "I ain't gotta dance, I make money move." Chapter 4, The Secret Charter. On the night of the big reveal, Cardi believed she was flying to a charity gala in the Bahamas. Her team, carefully instructed by Stefon, played along perfectly. She boarded a private jet filled with red roses and personalized menus that read, "For my queen, from SD." Cardi's eyebrows lifted. "What the hell is going on?" she laughed, snapping videos for her story, not realizing millions of fans would soon witness one of the most iconic moments in celebrity history. When the jet landed, the runway was lit with hundreds of candles forming the shape of a heart. A small orchestra played softly in the background as she stepped out in her shimmering silver gown. The Caribbean breeze danced through her hair as she heard someone call her name, deep, warm, unmistakable. Belcalis. She turned and saw Stefon Diggs, standing at the edge of the runway in an all-white designer suit, smiling. Behind him, fireworks began to burst across the horizon, illuminating the night sky. Chapter 5, The $90 million Moment. Stefon led her down a pathway of petals to a beachside villa glowing in soft pink and gold. Inside, candles flickered around a massive ice sculpture shaped like a microphone and a football intertwined. Then, as a choir began to sing a slowed-down version of "I Like It," he turned to her and said, "You've changed how I see everything, fame, success, love. You inspire me to be more than an athlete. You've shown me heart." Cardi smiled, visibly touched. "Boy, you're gonna make me cry with my lashes on," she teased, though her voice cracked slightly. Stefon reached into his pocket, but instead of a ring box, he handed her a diamond-encrusted tablet. "I want you to see something," he said. As the screen lit up, Cardi gasped. It displayed a stunning aerial video of Belcalis Isle, her island, complete with the words, "Yours. Forever." Her hands flew to her mouth. "Nah, stop playin'," she whispered. But he wasn't playing. He explained everything, the purchase, the design, the months of secrecy. He had even transferred a $30 million trust fund in her name to maintain and expand the island, ensuring it could become a future legacy for her children. "This is my way of saying thank you, for being fearless, for being real, and for letting me be part of your world," he said softly. Cardi, tears streaming down her cheeks, laughed through her emotions. Stefon, This is the craziest, most beautiful thing anyone's ever done for me." He smiled. "You're worth every bit of it." Chapter 6, The Internet Explodes. Within hours, videos and photos leaked from staff members who couldn't contain